boy Rad Dog from the Mom's Bolt Up, and you already know what this is. This is the Week 9 Skip Scramble recap video. So first, I just got to give a big shout out to everyone who watched the video last week and shared it. A lot of people like this one, and thanks to you guys, I was able to pick up a couple sponsorships. So you're going to see some new segments in this recap brought to you by, the new Skip Scramble recap sponsors. So without any further ado, got to get straight down to business and talk about our Four Loco Presents Big Dog Matchup of the Week. A big win requires big celebration, and nothing says you're going big like celebrating with a Four Loco. So you should already know that I'm talking about Matt versus Derek. Number 1 versus number 2. Going big. Both got the 7-1 record. And, I was hoping for some fireworks on this matchup. I was hoping for a big, dramatic matchup that goes deep into Sunday night, Monday night's game. But if you were watching, you knew right away. Huge bolt down from Phillip Rivers. -2 points. This pretty much put Matt down for the count immediately. And, Matt already had a tough matchup this week. Matt Forte's on bye. Matt Forte. And Jordy Nelson was on bye. This is a tough one, Derek's putting up big dog numbers again from Marshawn Lynch. Getting a little bit lucky with a big game from Andrew Luck, if you know what I'm saying. So, Andrew Luck puts up 31 points. Wasn't even needed at that point. Derek puts Matt out. Matt drops down to 3rd place. And your boy comes up to 2nd place with a, kind of a moderate win against Vincent. I was kind of stressing this matchup all week. Vincent has been putting up really inconsistent numbers. He's won every other week so far this season. He was due for a big game. He put up some points, but yeah, boy was able to put up a couple more. And, this is the first time I saw my running back slipping a bit. This kind of bummed me out. DeMarco Murray getting single-digit points, But when the running backs start slipping, wide receivers came through. Jeremy Maclin, 30 points again. Ooh! Are you serious? And he's not even my number 1 wide receiver, yo. Antonio Brown, 20-point game. Loving these guys. Got to say thank you for the W. You guys keep putting up numbers, and we'll see what happens. I'm going against Derek next week. Maybe a little pre-big dog matchup going on there. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. So, next I got to talk about Chad versus Eric. I said last week in the video that I expect Chad to go on a big run, and that's exactly what happened. Chad, for the 2nd time in a row, beat projections and won. Eric was projected to win. Chad goes, nope, not going to happen. And, Chad's just like putting up these big numbers from these kind of no-name guys. We got M. Evans putting up 24 points, Hey, he's like, I'll take it all day. So this is big, From here, I got to segue into the Bud Light Presents Scraping at the Bottom matchup. So this goes out to Doug versus Jill. Doug and Jill both lost last week. They thought they were going to come into this matchup 4-4. They're both going in 3-5. And, like I said, scraping at the bottom, they're both trying to get that win so they could keep the playoff window open. So, you know what? Doug took it. Jill basically is probably out of playoff contention at this point. I'm seeing Doug ready to make his run. Right here we got a classic example of a good draft team with Jill and good waiver wire team with Doug. Doug's made all the right pickups this season. He's riding the Ingram train all the way home. He's put up at least 100 points 5 games in a row. I already played Doug. If I haven't played Doug yet, I'm a little bit scared right now. This guy can win out to make playoffs. Last week in the playoff window picture, I was saying it's probably between Garrett, Sam, and Chad for the bottom 2 spots. I'm thinking now Garrett probably has playoffs on lock. It's going to be between Sam, Chad, and Doug for that number 6 spot. So definitely keep your eyes on that. From there, Sam took a win. Garrett, Hawa both took wins, staying up top. It's getting real here. We're gonna go ahead and look towards week 10. I already mentioned The likely Four Loco Presents Big Dog matchup is going to be between Derek and I for number 1, number 2. I'm hoping I can really knock him out of first place for the first time this season. We'll see what happens. From there, Doug versus Chad is probably going to be the matchup to watch. Doug is 4-5. Chad is 5-4. Doug's looking to even the score, and Chad is hoping to put Doug on the floor. It's a pretty good rhyme right there. So, big one to watch. What else do we have here? We got, this is going to be an entertaining one, to say the least. We got Jill against EJ. And I like this matchup because these are two of probably the biggest shit talkers we got. A lot of Facebook posts, a lot of Instagram shit talking. So, bragging rights is going to be big on this one. So we got two kind of losing teams. I don't know who's going to take that one. It's going to be close. So until next time, stay tuned for the next recap. Wish your boy luck against Derek. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.